filth off my glasses. I don't know what happened. Okay. I have yet to get a good look at this Acrocanthosaurus model. I've seen some of it. Not a ton. Here, we're going to look at the Acro. I'm guessing it's the next one. Oh my... It's so pretty. Look at the spine. Oh, I haven't even thought about to name him. Acrocanthosaurus, which this is the only Acrocanthosaurus species. Dinops. Dunkery. Spines. Royal. Look at that. That's the emphasis on the spines and the eyebrow ridges. Acrocanthosaurus again. I heard someone say there's a feathered one. I think they saw spikes and confused them for feathers. I don't like the spikes that much, but it looks really good. I think we're gonna go with Royal. I really like. Dinops is so boring. Why would you pick the one that like reduces the? Oh, Dinops like really enhances that cart chin, or Giga Chad chin. Let's split between Acrocanthosaurus and Royal. What do we call the guy? I'm not of a name, or maybe the gal. Look at the colors. so excited for this thing. This is my favorite megatheropod. My favorite dinosaur is Utah Raptor, but this is like my third favorite. Well, I guess Dinokairos is my. Oh my God! Look. Oh. Is that a sleeping animation? It's not. He just does that. Is he yawning? Oh my God, these animations are beautiful. Yeah, I'm really focusing Royal. Acrocanthosaurus. Even the sounds. Let's see the roar. Good. I like that. Broadcast. Okay, that is like disappointingly quiet. Broadcast is meant to be very loud, and it's not. It's broadcast. I don't feel like you could hear this very far away. I know that roaring isn't the most. This is also great. I love this. The look animation. This, I already know this is going to be a massive hit on the realism servers. They're going to love this thing. I might finally submit an application to realism if I get to play as this guy. His legs do look a little thin, a little dinky. Personally, I don't think he needs to bulk up his legs now. I don't know, I picked Royal, but I don't like this little dip. I don't know a ton about Acrocanthosaurus' back, but I don't think I have that little dip, otherwise it'd be shown. And I haven't seen any other like drawings or models or anything of Acrocanthosaurus that has that. But if it didn't, I'd definitely be picking Royal. I don't know. Okay, I think I honestly don't like this spiked one. It's so edgy. In Acrocanthosaurus, we know that they had those, I believe. I'd like it a little more if they looked better. I wouldn't say they do. It just seems like such an edgy thing to pick. I do like the extra bulk the head has on Dinops. Which I'm pretty sure Acrocanthosaurus had a pretty tall skull, if I'm not mistaken. I'll look it up. Yeah, it did. I'm comparing it to a picture of Giganotosaurus, which had a bit more of a slender skull. Yeah, but the base Acrocanthosaurus, I think, is going for pretty realistic. I think is, even though I think we have evidence for those huge eyebrow ridges. The front view of it. Yeah. I don't really see big ridges like that on its eyebrows, like those kind of crests. That's okay. I don't come to Path of Titans for like elite realism. Oh, those ones are textured on. Picking up subspecies should not be this hard, but they're all good, except this. But besides Dunkery, they're all good. I even like Dinops. I think I'm gonna pick Dinops. I just like that shit. Bolting with the skull. I feel like that looks too similar to Giganotosaurus. Okay, I do realize now the Giganotosaurus has a giant skull. So, the Acrocanthosaurus, can it compete with? I mean, it was like 8 tons, wasn't it? Something like that. So I'm gonna ask if it can compete with the other megatheropods like Tyrannosaurus and Giganotosaurus and such. But I'd say probably. Let me just look at the colors. I like even just the default skin looks great. Let's go like all blue. This isn't what I'm sticking with. I just want to see how it looks. This thing probably has some insanely pretty alternate skins. I'm not using this pattern, but I've never been this split on which subspecies to use. Usually I'm looking through the subspecies, I'm like, okay, I like that one a lot. I'm gonna use it. But I like all these. I feel like the skull is weird. I feel like it's too slim, even on the bulkiest ones. Yeah, I feel like it looks way too slim. Which isn't a big deal. I don't care. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I'm being a jackass or if the skull actually is too small. Because I feel like it's too small. Not too small, it's just too, like, narrow. It's the perfect amount of thin. That needs to be taller. Not a big deal, though. Dinops. Dinops is better, but then it has that super sharp, like, Giganotosaurus chin. Which Acro didn't have. The Acro actually had a pretty rounded out chin. I'm not picking based on realism, I'm just, like, comparing. Okay, let's just... I think I'm gonna go with Royal. It's the thing, I don't like this little dip it has. The other subspecies don't have that. And Acrocanthosaurus. Okay, let me just verify. Because I'm 99% sure it didn't. Okay, it did not. I mean, it, like, lowers a bit, but then it, like, tapers off. It doesn't, like, have that concatenator-looking dip. Where, like, up, down, and then up again. It's, like, up, little lower, goes forward, down. And then it, turns to the tail. Well, now I see a picture of the skull with its mouth closed. This looks better. Okay, I'm gonna do Dinops. Because I like how the skull looks. And I do wish it didn't have the Giganotosaurus chin. I don't care about realism in these models, it's just like confusing me, some of their artistic decisions. I don't know if Arizoa really is dedicated to realism. Oh, whoa! I like that a lot. That is... Okay, I'm gonna base off of this. I really like that. That maybe... Never have I had, like, felt obligated to lock in this hard when trying to make the skin. I don't know why I care so much about the default skin. I'm gonna pick a different one once I get the marks. I don't know. Acrocanthosaurus is important to me. Okay, now we just need a name. Get some inspiration. Okay, these are all the corniest names. Something I'd make up when I was 12. Ripjaw. I would not have came up with that when I was 12. That's something I'd pick when I was 7. Like I was playing some dragon game on my iPad. I'm gonna name my dragon Flame Tooth. Sounds fantastic. Like, no. What if you called him Venator? I was thinking, like, what if we actually tried to use some, like, etymology with it? Like, how dinosaurs are named? Not, like, give them something like an actual genus name. You know, something that, like, translates to something else, like Greek or something. I don't know, I said Greek. Most dinosaur names are Latin. Whatever. What is... Triceratops is Greek, right? Yeah, Triceratops is Greek. I feel like I came up with a name list for future names I could use. I didn't, though. Luther? What if you called him Luther? I like that. Or we could do Victoria if it's a female. Okay, it looks like males and females on this kind of that color set. Which I like. I don't like when they make them have different colors. Maybe Raven? Raven is what we should call like a Microraptor when that comes out. Condor, Concord, Arcturus. This is a list of country names, for like hypothetical country names for some reason. Lyra, Vela, Kalis, like the god? I don't mind Kalis. That sounds like something that like a smaller dinosaur should get though. Okay, I'm gonna call him Luther. I like Luther. Sorry, 1 second. We're gonna name it in a moment.
Sometimes I wake up and I can't find it. And sometimes I wake up and I'm Michael Beasley. Sometimes I wake up and I can't find it.
Reese's peanut butter? You can get that in a jar? God. Luther sounds like a blue name. I feel like he should be blue if his name's Luther. Am I wrong? Does Luther not sound like a blue name? Luther sounds blue. We can make him blue later when we get a good skin. I'd like to play the dinosaur now. Look at the little guy. Why is he that color? That sounds insane. Why is he like watermelon color though? To be fair. He looks like a watermelon that's like been bitten in several spots. Like he's been bit. Why does he run like that? You run funny. I've never seen a dinosaur run in such a fashion. Very bouncy run. Anyway, he's been bitten here, here, here. Yeah, like there's the rind and the red bit. I don't know, the skin. Are you? Damn it. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say A and make a new Acrocanthosaurus and just do the same exact thing that I did with this guy, but two available. Two people said A. That's fine. I should, grow something naturally for once. Let's look at some of these. Ooh, I also want to. Whoa. Here's a. Eyes. I was gonna say here's a blue skin. That is it. That's blue. That is certainly blue. This one's cool. It looks like sedimentary rock. Like bearded dragon. I feel like every dinosaur has a skin named bearded. And banded. Giganotosaurus has a banded skin. Cranberry. Nice. No Mela? Only albino? Oh, here it is. Why is there yellow on a melanistic skin? The whole point is that he's black. Well, and you can't say oh, why is there pink on the albino skin? There's meant to be pink. Why is there yellow on the melanistic one? Okay, I want to look at some of the abilities. Wow, cool. Delayed, it's a charge up. So I believe I heard someone talking about this maybe be nerfed. I didn't know they were talking about Acrocanthosaurus. Whoa, that's kind of wicked. But for only 4% damage, and then it stacks 5 times, which is a maximum of only 20% extra damage, which isn't a ton. And you also give yourself bleed, moderate bleed, so not a small amount, and you do that 5 times. No, that's not bad. Oh, so this is detonate. Interesting. Oh, right. I feel like my mouse sensitivity is unusually high. Right now, I feel like it's not this high normally. What's going on? My hands feel very shaky. I don't know why. I can hardly type. Whatever. Okay, do some quests, I guess. Collect pelt? I don't remember where to get that from. And you killed Didelphodon or Silosaurus. Hello? Why aren't we moving? There we go. I don't know what that's about. I see this drink animation. Probably, regular drinking animation, but I like how is this like based in realism? The what's the white part of the eye called? I got the pupil and then the iris. What's the white? It's black on Acrocanthosaurus, which is interesting. I feel like with most dinosaurs in this game, you don't even see the white of their eyes. All you see is iris and pupil. But Acrocanthosaurus you do, but it's like black. Pretty interesting. It's not like black, just it is black. Okay, not that way. Oh, okay, that. Ready? I wonder if anyone has grown an Acrocanthosaurus on a Riparia. Not Riparia. On a Pandura yet. I was just thinking because I was thinking about how this map is not very Apex friendly, like with how vertical it is. I feel like I'm talking to nobody. I say I feel like I am most of the time. I'll get, and here's me talking to nobody. I sound like I'm bitching. I'll get like a little thing to my bottom right. It changes whenever the viewer count changes. It'll be like 1 viewing, 2 viewing, 3 viewing. And start going up. And so what's going on? Anyway, I'll check the view count like right after 0. And I'm not streaming because I want to get big. I stream for fun. But it's not fun when, not a soul is watching. Most people I've had in the stream one time. like 10 people. I don't know why they were there either. I was like 13. Well, like, what did 13-year-old me bring to the table? And they were talking about like Ukraine and shit. Like the Ukraine Russian, like the war happening in Ukraine. I was like, hey guys, think we can change the subject? And I was, hey guys, think we can change the subject? That's how I sounded. I didn't sound that bad, but you know, something like that. I privated all my old shit. Thank God. I think I did. I hope I did. It's so weird. Why is Acro a 4 slot? Should 100% be a 5 slot. I'm trying to find out how to get down there. Can't really figure it out without just killing myself. Wait, I haven't checked out the sleep animation yet. Let's see, here's rest. Sleep. Shit. I haven't really been focusing on doing my quests here. I should. Whoa. Hello. What the fuck? Wow. Okay, I feel like that's kind of bonkers. I'm staying here. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna wait until I get there, then I'm gonna kill him. Mark my words. front ones have 2 slots or 1 slot? Okay. So, does this only do bleed? That would make sense. No. So it makes me wonder if there's another bleed ability, maybe with head. Because since you only have 2 slots, because Acro, just based on these, is clearly a bleeder. You have this detonate ability. You also have high bleed ability, but that's tied to something that can only have one. You can't have both of those. It just seems silly. But that'd also be kind of busted to have a real high bleed ability and also detonate. I don't know. I think right now I should just go for this damage ability, and we can switch that out. I wonder if I could kill that bigger Acro. I'm surprised he didn't want to teammate. Like, did he think I was trying to attack him? You're a jackass if you think that. I was actually half his size. Okay, it's not a charge up. It's like Utahraptor's heavy bite. Like, you don't charge it, but it does take effect. Yeah, take a second. Get my tongue. Busting on this map is... I guess I haven't been looking out, but I haven't seen any milk caps. Who's that? Is that the guy from earlier? No, it's not. That's a... Dasper, maybe? Look at him. Oh, it's a Sarah. I'm not sure. That's definitely a Sarah. Yeah. Where are the milk caps? This is kind of ridiculous. Oh shit. Okay, 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 okay. Not necessary. Okay, so that's 3 acros I've seen, and all 3 of them have been hostile towards. There's 2 of you. There's 1 of me, juvenile, and 1 Ceratosaurus. Yeah, we're real big threats to your safety. Big fucking tough guy. I really hope that Acrocanthosaurus doesn't get the reputation of like dorks trying to be big and strong, like Yangchuanosaurus is. Like just always hostile. It really sucks. There's the milk cat. Oh, that's salt. Okay, don't drink that. It's sworn as it's just water. Okay, it's melanistic. Why is it 2,000? Okay. I mean, I don't mind. I'm not buying it either way. Melanistic and albino have always been a waste of money, though, so at least the people buying it aren't wasting all of their marks for a shitty skin. I've bought albino 1 time, and it's for Quetzalcoatlus. I don't use albino anymore. I use pileated, I think is what it's called, the woodpecker looking one. Pileated? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, that's what I use now. But when I bought it, I spent a while looking for another skin that's good. Even when I was switching away from albino, I spent a while trying to find out what I wanted to use. I have a minute left on this quest. I don't know how to collect it, but whatever. Oh, I think if you leave a quest area while having done part of that quest, you should get the rewards for the part of the quest you did. I've done half of that quest, so when that timer runs out, I should get half the growth and half the marks. I shouldn't just get nothing. I could be at 99% completed and I leave the area and I get nothing for it. It's ridiculous. Oh, don't leave the area. I don't care. Give me my growth. Oh, look over there. Maybe we can be friends. No. Where did that come from? Why did I say, is that an acro? No, it's not. Am I blind? That's a Rex. Look at his arms. I'm such a dumbass. But no, it's not. Look at his mouth. Okay, now I find milk caps everywhere. Love it. This big tree over. Are you sure? Which one is this? Did I make that noise? You silly guy. No. Adrenaline overload. That is it's such a metal looking ability. I need to know what that is. Okay. That's big. That's also big. Also big. All three of those sound great. What does Dizzy do? Is that like the stun thing? I don't remember. Dazed is what that's called. I don't know what Dizzy is. Do they mean dazed? Mm, I don't like that. It's kind of big. I don't want to buy. I have 2,500. Nothing in this. We can do shove. I like these icons a lot. And then we have another 12. Yeah, I don't like this. This is an awesome name, but what are these other two? I like this. I want that. I want my final build to be using this. And using this benefits Vicious Snap. You also have to think, how often am I going to be landing Vicious Snap? Let's see this one. You hungry? Oh, that's a big charge. It takes a while. Oh, I like the eat animation. You've already ate before, I just haven't. I wasn't paying attention. Very greedy. So annoying. They don't get the quest doesn't finish unless they're full. This has to do massive damage when it's fully charged, right? This is a huge charge time. What is it? That's kind of hard to do. Vicious Snap. Yeah, I want to head eat all of it so you can try and get that quest. I'm okay on food right now. Food phase. No, I'm not pressing A. What was that? A was not being held. It's pretty good stamina. I wonder how big Acro is compared to like a Rex then. In game, I mean. Are you serious? What was that swerve? I don't think we can win that if we do have to fight. Oh, it looks like they're in a fight with a. What is that Tylo doing? Oh, see, Utah. I thought it was a Utyrannus and a younger Utyrannus. I didn't even notice the Cavanator. Utyrannus. Holy slop pack. Kidding, mostly. Anything that has concavenators of slot pack, I hate that thing. I actually hate it. Concavenator seems like something you may not because it's fun, because it's good. Concavenator, I don't even have a problem with it being good. It's just, it's too good. It is, it's very OP. It needs to be nerfed. I'm sorry. I'm not saying drive it into the ground and make it the worst playable in the game, but it's like insanely good. The same thing that's happened to Dimetrodon, the bigger one, Dimetrodon grandis. D grandis is way too OP. It's too it's too bulky. You know, it's a tank. It has way too much health for what it is. hit my teammate. It's funny seeing myself get progressively bigger than my. It's funny seeing myself get bigger than my Ceratosaurus teammate. Like, I was so small, now I'm just like significantly bigger than him. It's the most annoying shit. They'll go in a straight line for 2 minutes, and then you pull, and you try to charge by it, and then they'll turn. Rhamphrodonticus is. Dude, I stopped doing that ages ago. I used to think it was. I used to think it was Rhamphrodonticus for some reason. It's Rhamphorhynchus. Well, there's several of them. They're terrorizing that up. What even is that? What is that they're terrorizing? I've never seen that before. I was an Anno, but he doesn't have the tail. It's thin. There's Matasukas. What? Oh, I thought they said 26 babies were attacking a Giga. Okay, that was confusing. I always worry. I feel like someone's gonna mishear me when I'm saying the word Giga. I forget what this does. Dude, the abilities on increased food and water drain piss me off. It's just petty. It's pettiness. It's spiteful. Like, um, Delta Dromius does it too, which I think I heard recently that Delta Dromius might be synonymous with Bahariosaurus. I think that's what I'm thinking of, which is not a new development, but, you know, it's crazy. Bahariosaurus is such an odd dinosaur. I think it's considered now to be a megaraptor. Oh, Sarko. Oh, probably outrun him actually. He's gonna get to the water though. Even if we're faster than him. This map has so much water on it. I think I'm the same size that, probably bigger than that guy was. Like being an asshole earlier. The instant I see an acro that looks even remotely similar to that guy, I'm killing it. What are you people talking about? I think I'm missing something. He's trolling me. He's trolling. Kill him. I don't even... How do you get trolled in this game? If you target, like if you get killed over and over, that's more griefing than... Like, and you're also not allowed to do that on this server. Like, how do you even get trolled? It's like a Ramparynchus is like perpetually plaguing you. That's more than trying to end your life than trolling. And yeah. And also, if that's such a big deal, kill the Ramparynchus. There's your solution, big man. Unless you're starving, they're not going to damage you enough to end your life. If you're like anything remotely large. It's a match. Also, you're talking in general. My lord. Also, if I was a major in the military, which I'm not, don't jump into conversations you're not a part of. I'd expect a major to know that much. How is that related? And what person doesn't know what Ursa Major is? I forget that never mind. I couldn't phrase that without sounding like so condescending, so do say stolen valor because I have the word major in my name. It's a constellation. Ursa Major? What here is not salt water? That is. Surely. That is hilarious. I'm screenshotting that. That's funny. Good grief. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, this might be the end of the road. No! On evasive maneuvers. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Oh, he's gonna kill my friend. Loser. Nice aim. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm dead. I'm so gonna die here. Okay. I wasn't sure if that other guy was in that fight. He didn't attack me the first time, so I assumed he wasn't. But then he started charging towards me, so I don't know. Dude, I was so close to sub, wasn't I? Let me check. Dude, I was minutes! If that took just a minute longer, I'd be locked in on sub. Super genius. Dude, that pisses me off. I don't care that he killed me, it's just like... So... Giga packs? Okay. That's a weird question, because, like, attacks include more than one. Sorry, I was doing something. At least I have most of my growth back. Are these not branches? They look just like the fin. What? Okay, why are we putting surface features that look like a quest item and aren't quest items? What's the thought process? The things these devs do sometimes is kind of astounding. I love them. We just got a good update. Sometimes they do stupid shit. I mean, all devs do, but you know, it's ugh. There are different head options that could be. And it does. Look! 67%! It's so funny! Dude, I'm still thinking about the guy who said I had stolen valor. What a dumbass. I feel like someone at least once in their life has had to have heard of Ursa Major. Even if you don't know what it is, you've had to have heard that before, right? Especially at your big age. if you're referring to major as MAJ, I feel like that means you have to have been in the military. Which, if you're a Marine, I guess that explains it. But still. Like, I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard a person say. I'm not kidding. I've heard quite a couple dumb. I feel like I've heard quite a few dumb things he said, but that right there, that is actually the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm not kidding. That is the dumbest thing I've heard someone ever say. Because I feel like I'm imagining he got pretty angry over that, like on his end. I want to know what he was saying to himself. Because that's such a dumb fucking thing. You have to be an idiot. Okay, I don't expect, like, deep astronomical knowledge from anyone. But to think that I'm parading around pretending to be a major because major's in my name. Also, even if Ursa Major is not a constellation and major is just in my name, that doesn't mean I'm claiming to be a major just because I have the word major in a username. Even if my name wasn't Ursa Major. What if my name was just Major 9? What if I just liked the word major? There's one guy I know on YouTube. His name is Pilot, with 2 T's. Pilott. Wow, that was big fall damage. He makes Minecraft videos. From my knowledge, not a pilot. Is he claiming to be a pilot? It's a pretty good heal. It's not great, but you know, it's reasonable. It's not some crazy shit like that one turtle has. Is the turtle Archelon? Or is it some other big turtle? God, that's just such a wild thing for someone to say. Such like a just an insane statement. Here's some branches. Do I get 1 mark for completing it? Is that what I'm seeing? Do I get 1 mark? 3 times right next to each other? I was about to say, I think this map might have been a little rushed. And I was like, wait, just one tree. Yeah, it's just, I just don't get the. How are you gonna see the word major in my username? Ursa Major. Which is, a constellation. And you're gonna say I'm parading around with stolen valor. Because of the word major. And, like. Why would he say that? I'm gonna be thinking about that for weeks. Like, if I could just have a look inside of the mind to know what would incline someone to say such a stupid thing. I'm not kidding. Like, I sound like I'm being hyperbolic, I don't know. Just such a dumb thing. That is actually the stupidest thing I've heard someone say. Whoa. Just swallow them whole. Sorry. Clang! God damn it! Run faster. Run faster. Unnecessary sacrifice for the cause. Okay. Yeah, swim after me. Yeah, swim after me. Loser! I shouldn't have shouted that. God, that was a fright. They're definitely low on stam. Thank God Acro is good stam. Uh-oh, uh-oh, get up! Get up! Get up! Run faster, run faster. Oh, we left them in the dust. We're good. Oh my. It's good. Hopefully those Quetzalcoatlus are not bullies. I might be screwed. I feel like we're gonna get attacked now. That's a great Cavalier skin. They're still on us, which is weird because we're so much faster than them. Losers! Losers! You're losers! Losers! Silly guys! Losers, you lost! Huh? Yeah, that's unfortunate. It'd be funny. Losers! Said chill. This is not 2077. Can't wait to see how big adult Acro is. You said Spanish. Pretty chunky now. Oh, this is Hollow Hill. I like this place. It seems like good hunting grounds for a Rex, because big ambush capabilities. Oh, this is sweet. I like that picture. Mhm. Actually, this is good. This would be great on like a big apex, but I already have pretty good stand. So this would be good. Do I have any healing buffs? They want us dead, dude. They just ate too. I don't know if I bought the stand buff yet or not. I didn't. Probably leave redwoods. I thought I heard them. Could save my stamina, because if they see me and I'm low on stamina from sprinting, that could be really bad. Because I'm pretty quick, but I think I do, you know, start losing quite a bit of speed as I get bigger. I noticed that way with Rex and the Acrocanthosaurus and Tyrannosaurus aren't that closely related, but still. How close related are they? I don't really know that particular lineage, honestly. Like, did Carcharodontosaurs evolve into Tyrannosaurs? Hmm. No, because they didn't. Because I know Tyrannosauroids have been around for quite a while. Eutyrannos was what, like 90 million years ago? And so is, like, Giganotosaurus. That would make sense. Also, that much of a difference. I don't know. What the fuck am I talking about? That much of a change in, like, such little time. I forget that Tyrannosaurus were around before Rex. Maybe that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard someone say. Why? Why did I say that? This actually also has some good tree coverage. This would also be a good Rex hunt spot, which is why I don't like being here. But I wouldn't be surprised if that two of us now here. Wait, didn't I buy that one thing that is... Okay, I should actually switch back to this, just that. Bit of a waste of marks, but I do have a lot. Oh my god! I thought that leap was... That made my heart stop. Didn't like that. Imagine fighting something up here. That'd be crazy. I don't think this is a bridge. Dude, all these skins are so cheap. Hell yeah. These are the most expensive ones. I like that. I think I'm gonna go for bearded. This is really pretty. Or maybe chameleon. Or diamondback. Whoa. Sweet. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Fantastic. Fantastic. Dude. Okay, I'm split between these three. Or no. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get bearded. But I do like this. It looks like those sand jars. I like that, but I like these more. Oh my god! These look so good! I can't pick. You're giving me too many choices. I'm thinking no banded though, because this looks like that one. This looks too much like the banded skin on Giga. It's the diamond back. So I'm gonna get it. See what we can make on this one. We're doing Diamondback. This one looks fantastic. I want to be like green. Back to that. Try and buck him off though. I'm dead. I'm dead. Turn around. Yeah, I'm done. There's... Okay, that was two. I'm pretty sure adults. I'm pretty sure those were both adults. I couldn't tell. I wasn't paying attention to how big they were. So two adult acros versus one subadult acro and one ceratosaurus. Who wins? My hands are shaking. Turning this is okay, but not when I'm being chased. I don't have the time to turn around. Yeah, I think turn radius gets worse as you get older because I'm turning pretty fast. It's all blue. Blue ones are nice. Yeah, I should go blue. Just like green maps. Be as green as possible. That is a wild difference. Too green. Too green. This is kind of cool though. You know what? Green eyes too. Let's mix it up. Let's make them blue. Where's my shed timer? I don't remember what the thread button is. Who is that? Who is Bob? I friended this many people? Actually? Kinda crazy. Anyway, I'm hopping off. We did not finish growing the acro. I will another time.